I'm Kimberly Kay with your entertainment report from MidHudsonNews.com. Thank you to my sponsor, Making Faces Unisex Salon in Poughkeepsie and Fishkill. They feature their own line of American-made mineral makeup that I wear. It's called Avis Cosmetics, and I love it. avascosmetics.net. Well, every single costume you see the contestants wear every single night on my favorite show, Dancing with the Stars, is made from scratch. That's right. Every feather is glued on by hand. Every rhinestone or sequin is sewn on individually. Randall Christensen and his team have 4 days to pull off this amazing feat each week. Some contestants love their costumes so much they buy them to take home. Christy Yamaguchi and Sean Johnson bought all of their costumes, which, by the way, range in price from $1,500 to more than $3,000. I wonder where they wear them after the show. Martin Sheen can relate to what his son Charlie is going through. Sheen tells Britain's Sunday Telegraph magazine that he's had his own psychotic episodes. He says when you're addicted, you don't grow emotionally, so Charlie is still a child. Sheen says Charlie only listens to his advice every now and then. He says it depends on whether it's a moment of clarity for him. Wyclef Jean is recovering from being shot, but he describes it as a bullet grazing on his hand. Jean was in Haiti working on the presidential campaign of fellow musician Michael Sweet Mickey Martelli. Jean says he stepped out of his car in Port-au-Prince to make a phone call, heard shots, and says he had blood on his shirt and shoes. Jean says he didn't know who fired the shots or if he was the intended target. He was treated at a hospital and released. Well, Daniel Radcliffe is being honored for his work with a group that tries to prevent gays from committing suicide. Radcliffe has been working the last 2 years with the Trevor Project. He says it's one of the most important, if not the most important thing he's ever done. Still, he says the real heroes are the people who answer the phones 24 hours a day and talk to those who are having thoughts of suicide. Record executive Antonio L.A. Reid will sit at the judges' table on Simon Cowell's new talent show, The X Factor. But there are other judges still to be named. Paula Abdul, of course, has been in the running. Cowell says that he loves Paula, but he isn't necessarily fighting for her over anyone else. He says she's in there with the Sharks. He says there are a lot of people who want the same job. That's the problem. Auditions for the American version of the X Factor start Sunday in LA, then move to 5 more cities. You can find all the information online. So now that the guys who created South Park have a musical about to open on Broadway, they've dreamed up a way to fix the Spider-Man musical. Trey Parker tells the Wall Street Journal they saw Spider-Man turn off the dark in the early days back in November, and he says it would actually be pretty simple to fix, since he says they're basically doing the first Spider-Man movie, which has a decent structure to it. So Parker says their suggestion is to use the structure of the first movie as their thing and pay the guy who wrote the movie to help. Wow, okay, why didn't they think of that? End of solution, easy. Not that the Spider-Man producers are asking, of course. Trey Parker and Matt Stone's musical, The Book of Mormon, is in previews now and will open this week. In local entertainment news, join me at a wonderful benefit concert for the Volunteers Day Project. It's tonight, March 26th at the Colony Cafe in Woodstock, 7 p.m. There's going to be great bands, Irish music first with Spatter the Mud, then great dance and classic rock harmonies with my spousal equivalence group JV Squad, and then Not the Beatles. 4 hours of great entertainment for a very good cause, just $15. It's for all the wonderful volunteers in Woodstock, and that's tonight. Thank you to my sponsor, Making Faces Salon and Spa in Poughkeepsie and Fishkill. Everything you want, need, and deserve at affordable prices. 296-0700 or makingfacesusa.net. That's your latest entertainment report. For a new update daily, log on to MidHudsonNews.com. I'm Kimberly Kay.